Bodybags, where horror lies.
What's up, y'all? Happy holidays from the Bodybags family. Welcome to week 173. Happy holidays early, like I said. Be safe out there, be careful. And just everybody have a good one, no matter what y'all celebrate. And for the Christmas season, we just had our first snow of the holidays here in Tennessee, of the season anyway. And so, hell yeah, Christmas coming up. So I had to pick a Christmas slasher. Recent pickup for me. This is To All a Goodnight, released by Scorpion, or actually Kino. Yeah, Kino Lorber. Of course, Kino, for what I've seen, do really good jobs on their editions. This was no different. Really good picture quality. Did a good job doing the restoration as best they could. And I'll go into that shortly. Yeah, pretty basic plot. You got a basically all-female group, 5 girls, and they're in a all-girls finishing school, which is kind of like, I guess, like a kind of sorority house for those girls, basically a dormitory. The basic rundown on the plot on this one. They're basically involved in a horrible prank gone wrong. This is par for course in 1980, 1981 horror films and slasher flicks. But yeah, they're having a chase pranks somewhat. Chasing each other around the house, just monkeying around kind of thing. And a girl falls off the balcony to her death. Then it flash forwards a few years later to Christmas holiday for 3 of these girls, or 5 of the girls, the individuals involved. And basically they're just having one of the girls is having her boyfriend come into town by plane, and one of his buddies tags along, and you just kind of got them all partying and hanging out together. They get a couple guys, and up to no good, doing the typical partying, frolicking, and having premarital sex, which is always good in a slasher film. But yeah, you have a cool sadistic Santa Claus as your main killer, and it's done. A lot of stuff shown POV, so you don't really know who the killer is. So it's got the mystery whodunit element. All right, that being said, that's pretty much the basic rundown of the plot. Fun, just little body count. Pretty decent high body count. Pretty creative kills. That being said, the kills, a lot of them were executed to perfection. There's lighting problems in this movie, I think, is the main problem from like a technical standpoint. There's lighting problems. So some of the scenes and some of the kills are just way too dark, and you really can't make out things as well as you should be able to. And just some of the scenes are really unnecessary, unneeded. There's a lot of just sitting around bullshitting segments, as we call it around here. Just shooting the shit, just talking about pretty much nothing. There's no character development. There's no, addition to the backstory or origins going on here. Nothing really adds to it. A lot of that stuff really just makes it drag, and it's kind of like, why is this here? It feels kind of like filler. With the kills and the Santa Claus being the true star of the film, the fun parts, the fun moments, I thought it was pretty gory and pretty bloody, especially for 1980. Nothing super over the top, but pretty good stuff. The score, I think, added to the suspense and fit the film decently well, but that being said, it's not very memorable. Nothing really stood out and jumped out at me. It was kind of overall, I guess, generic. But yeah, it's still a fun kind of cat and mouse slasher, and a whodunit. It had a nice twist ending, so I have to give it props there. The technical aspects and some of the unnecessary scenes had to bring it down for me. compare it. I mean, it's definitely not on the scale of a Silent Night, Deadly Night, or even, of course, nowhere near like a Black Christmas. But I think it's a solid, fun holiday slasher. Um, I'm gonna say give it a good 6 out of 10, maybe 6.5. If you're into this, the slasher, horror slasher, holiday slashers, definitely check it out. I think you'll have a fun time with it. Don't go into it expecting too much. And I've definitely seen worse holiday slashers. Let's put it that way. So, hell yeah. It's all Good Night, of course, directed by the legend David Hess. So, hell yeah. Until next week, y'all. Hope y'all have a good Christmas yet again. And peace.